Three, two, one. Welcome back, everyone. This is not a welcome back. This is a hi. Hi there, everyone. 6 college residents, UCSD Tritons. Welcome to Fitness During a Pandemic on-campus college editions with your 6 college RAs, Tianna White and Vincent Zhang. We just kind of want to share our journey, share our experiences with fitness, with mental health with you all today, and give us a perspective as people who are living on campus, people who are juggling academics, balancing life, and we want to share that with you. So I'm gonna let the co-host introduce herself. Tianna, go for it.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Tianna White. I am, as Vincent said, the AVP of Sport and Athletics, and I'm also an RA here on 6 College. I'm a third-year international business major. I'm a 6 College student, and I'm also a part of AdWave, the marketing team on campus. And yeah, that's pretty much everything about me. So Vincent, you can go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
I didn't know that you were also on AdWave too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been in it since last year. It's a great organization.
Yeah, it's our marketing org, right?
Yeah, so it's the nationally competitive marketing org on campus, and basically we work with some pretty big names. Last year we worked with Adobe, and we go every year to competition with the rest of the marketing teams at different universities, and then the company selects like their winning casebook basically to use in their next year, I believe.
Super cool. Very neat. Yeah, we'll have to we'll chat more about that afterwards. But yeah, what's up, everyone? My name is Vincent. I am a third-year Econ and International Business major. I'm a 6 College RA. This is actually my second year being an RA. So I moved from the old Camp Snoopy, which is the current transfer apartments actually, and now into the new 6th. But yeah, I'm also on campus. I'm also involved with the Business Council. I'm the VP of Student Affairs, and then yeah, you know, I've had my fair share of learnings of fitness, and you know, I playing basketball since I was in middle school and in high school, and now you know, lifting out. Yeah, kind of just trying to lead an active lifestyle. Yeah. One of the questions that I like to start with first with Tianna is, you know, specifically, this is a question that a topic, I think just for both of us, is the idea of, you know, fitness and its connection. Or first of all, just like, how do we get into fitness, and like, how does that look like now in a college, like in a pandemic? And as both of us are resident advisors, we're living on campus. Like, what does working out, what does fitness look like in our lives now?
Yeah, so definitely agree that this is a super weird time, and I feel like for many, it's either a time to relax or really, you know, get in it with fitness and stuff. And I think for a lot of people, while we did relax for a long time, I personally took some time off from the gym as well, obviously because it was closed and, you know, I couldn't really go anywhere. But I think at some point you really get tired of like being stuck at home all the time. So I feel like fitness now looks like a way to escape like isolation at home, because especially being like an RA on campus and a student on campus in general, like we're trapped inside of our rooms 24/7. The only time we go out is to maybe go eat, maybe go get a COVID test, you know, and maybe get our vaccinations if we're lucky enough. So I feel like fitness in the pandemic has looked more like a way to escape the reality of the pandemic. Obviously, we still have to be careful. We still have to take precautionary measures, wearing our masks, keeping distance, wiping down all the equipment. If y'all didn't wipe your equipment before the pandemic, now you really have to stop being dirty in the gym. So yeah, I definitely believe that fitness, although it's hard to incorporate into this different lifestyle, it's really nice to just kind of get your mind out of isolation, because isolating yourself is not, you know, it's not fun, especially if you're a super social like extrovert like me. So yeah, that's how I think fitness fits in the way of the pandemic now.
Yeah, that's definitely I could definitely resonate with the idea that it's a way to get out of our rooms, because everything is and things are slowly opening up, but it really is, this, as RAs living on campus, we're pretty much just in our in our rooms and just either classes or work, and it's really been nice. Like I know like recently our gyms on campus were actually, last quarter our gyms on campus opened up, the outdoor gyms. Yeah, I was talking to Tianna about this earlier, but I started going at the start of this quarter, and that has been nice, getting back in the routine of lifting, getting back in the routine of just being outside for a little bit. I was in something called squat rack. It's pretty much like this. It's just like this machine. I make sure as if when you squat, you don't fall and doesn't break your arms. I was in that for the first time in like a year or so, and I was very happy, but I am very sore now to see that. Yeah, I think a big part of it is, just working out, like going to those gyms now. And I think what's interesting about it is that we all have to sign up. So for the students, for the Tritons out there, we can sign up to use it, and it's free with our tuition. But you need to do an appointment beforehand. So that's something it's somewhat of a hassle. But if you're someone who likes planning, you can just throw in your count. You just sign up 3 days in advance, at most 3 days in advance, and you can just go and put in your kind of your like which dates and what times you want to work out. And you walk in, just show them your ID, and then you're in. You just get a wristband. That's good. So it's been neat.
And you have to show them the little symptom checker as well.
Very true.
Make sure that you're safe.
Yes.
But I do agree with the signing up is a little bit of a hassle, because especially Triton Fit Park, it sells out. It doesn't sell out, but everyone signs up very quickly, and it's always hard to get appointments there. But I feel like I've been able to experience like each of the gyms, and Vincent, if you haven't already, like definitely check out the other gyms. But personally, my favorite I think is Marshall, the Fit Park at Marshall.
The tennis court.
Yeah, the tennis courts in Marshall, because there's so much like more equipment there. They have like, I think 6 barbells out. They have cycling. They have a whole mat for like abs and non-squatting workouts. And yeah, they have a lot of stuff there. The other ones, obviously they're all very good, but I think Marshall has held a special place in my heart. I literally went for the first time last weekend. I was like, I think I like this place.
Yeah. It's definitely neat. There is like, I really like, there's like this whole, I've been there. I've been to Marshall one once, and I've been to the Triton. The one I go to more is the Triton Fitness Park one, because I think they have slightly more benches. I think it's roughly about the same. But yeah, they have like they have like I said, a good amount of barbells. We could like six barbells out. So there were like a lot of people deadlifting out there. So yeah, and like I said earlier, like there's like a really big like abs workout session, like nice piece of grass, and that was nice. I see like do a lot of like cardio, a lot of like back and forth over there.
Let's see. I have a question for you, Vincent. So based on your experience, you said that you work out like since freshman year to now. So do you think that fitness has contributed to like your overall happiness and emotion as a student? Because obviously, if y'all don't know Vincent is like the happiest person ever. He's always in a good mood. So I wonder how like the gym and fitness correlates with that emotion.
Yeah, that's this is something I've been thinking about recently, especially since both of us have been taking a break from the gym for such a long time. Like I said, I haven't like benched or like been in like squatted with like weights in like a year, and I would do like workouts at home. I try to do my like 100 to like now 120 push-ups a day, just like in my room. But I think it's something different like when you're out with friends, or you're out like with people, outdoor setting, and just getting to hold the weights, I think is and being in the environment of like, okay, this is the gym, this is like the fitness area. I think that's been neat. And specifically like, because like these past 3 days, like this past week is when I like started going back, And I could say, like, objectively, maybe subjectively, objectively, that I have felt like much better. As in, like, I feel like my psyche, like my mental health, like I realized that like I started making like during like some of my longer meetings, my longer classes, I felt like happier to be in them. Like one of my good friends, I joke around with them more. I like my brother would chat with me. I like joke around, like mess with them some more. Then typically, and I was like, wow, okay, maybe like my body is hella sore now. I was like walking like a duck up and down the stairs to get food yesterday, but yeah, I felt like I definitely feel there's like a sense of like a little more, like my head's a little more clear. I just feel happier, and I think that's I know Tianna recently did a report about this, a presentation about like how like working out actually gives you endorphins. And I remember specifically this one time, it's kind of a tangent. I remember hitting like my PR, my personal record on a deadlift, and I was super tired that day. It was like an 8 a.m. workout before a class. And, like, I hit a deadlift PR, and I remember just feeling like I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna feel like crap the rest of the day. But I felt like really good the rest of the day. Yeah, I think that was something interesting that I realized is that it's helped. You know, it's definitely helped my working out, getting to the gym, or even just doing some sort of physical activity, whether it be walking, going on a jog, on a run, or what I like most is like weightlifting. I think it makes me, it makes me happier.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with that on every segment, like the soreness and the happiness, because I remember my first day back, I was literally sore for like 3 days, and I was like, oh my gosh, my muscles are probably screaming at me right now. They're like, we don't do this. We don't do this anymore. But it's all worth it in the end. Your soreness will go away, obviously. And I feel like, so I work out in the morning, and I feel like when I work out in the morning, it's like a really, really significant start to my day. Like before, I would wake up like lazy, literally laying in bed for like an hour or 2 hours on TikTok before my classes. And I feel like now that I have an appointment, especially to go work out, I'm like, gotta get up, gotta get, my work outfit on, gotta get everything like ready. And then it's just like so much different. I go work out, go get my little protein drink from the market, go back up to my room. It's definitely, I feel like it's definitely significantly changed the way that I approach like my daily life again. Yeah,
That's awesome. That's definitely really neat. Yeah, I think it's I think that routine is something that that's really solid. That's really solid. It's something I really want to get back into again. I feel like that's very important. Keeps things going, keeps things moving. It's I think it's like discipline too. I think it's like getting back that discipline of working out X amount of days a week and having a consistent schedule.
Yeah, I think especially like as much as I hate having to sign up for the time slots, like it holds you way more accountable.
Sure.
When I had like the ability to just walk in and walk out of REMAC, I would wait for hours to go to REMAC, and I feel like now I'm like, gotta go. Like I really can't miss it, because if you miss it, like you get marked down, and after a certain number of marks, like they close your account for like the next quarter, I think. So I'm like, I can't mess up. Like I really have to do this. So, I mean, of course you can like cancel your appointment like the day before or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really, really great way of holding students accountable to like work out and get their active lifestyle,
Yeah. I that's funny you say that, is because I read that too. It's like if you show up late X amount of times, like after like one time you get a warning, 2 times something happens, 3 times they like eat your lunch money or something like that. And 4th time they do something, or like, and then you can get it canceled. So I remember one time, I think it was like I was like almost late. I was like running late. I was like, crap, I can't run late. I had to go. And compared to like other times where if it's like any time you can say, oh, I'll just go. REMAC closes at 11 or it's like 10. Some late time before it was open. I just go whatever. But yeah, that consists, like, it keeps you accountable. So I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Okay, another question for you, Vincent. So, what is your favorite workout day? Like back, glutes, abs, and then what's your go-to workout on that day?
Mm, I see. That's a very good question. I think so. My current split right now is a push day. So that's like chest and tris, and then a pull day, which is back and buys, and then what I call my squish day, which is shoulders and legs.
Mhm.
Everything's kind of like squishing me down. And I rotate that with I try to rotate that with like a cardio day, and then I'll like continue that around 2x that. I think I'm not sure the favorite workout day. I think it's probably my pull day. So that's back and buys. I'm trying to get a little more thick. Try to get a little wider. Try to build myself up a little bit,
Mhm.
figuratively and literally. Yeah. So I think that's it's a neat day. And favorite exercise, um, I think deadlifts. I don't know if like deadlifts pull. Yeah, deadlifts is a pull. Focuses on your hammies, like lower back, everything really, abs too. I think probably deadlifts. I think there's something really it's like raw about like just yanking off, pulling something off the ground, and seeing how much you can pull off the ground. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's definitely a solid workout. That's the one I've been doing the most because, got to get quarantine thick this summer. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing, and obviously just squatting and
Yeah.
stuff. But I definitely find like myself on YouTube all the time to correct my deadlift form because the first
Mm.
time that I did it, my back was so sore, which obviously meant that I was doing it wrong. So I
Mhm.
was like, oh my gosh, what? I'm out here in the gym looking like a fool because I don't know how my deadlift form is.
Yeah.
So I think definitely a hack for especially beginners at the gym. YouTube is your best friend, or also people that are at the gym because especially right now, the people at the gym, I feel like the people that are going every day are like, gym rats. So there's the people that really know what they're doing. So I kind of just observe, obviously not in the stalker way, I just observe people, but I just observe to like see their form as well as like what they're doing and then see how I can implement that into my like routine and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a big part is, just I think is that form, just uh focusing on form, making one to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, and two, um you can lift more and you can be more productive with it. And yeah, I think YouTube, I think that's a big thing. And one of like, and also asking folks, and yeah, I think it's mainly YouTube. And like for me, I also ask my brother. So yeah, my brother is the guy who kind of got me into it, like in like middle school. And I would ask, hey, like when we're back home, hey, like, do you mind taking a look at my deadlift form real quick? How's the squat look? And like lift in the backyard together. So yeah, I think it's yeah, that's definitely important. Yeah, but yeah. Do you have a favorite day or a favorite exercise, Tiana?
I mean, my favorite day is definitely booty, gotta get those gains in.
Hell yeah, yep, yep.
I think my favorite workout is I think deadlifts are also like that's what I start my day with. So I feel like those are like a solid favorite.
Yeah.
But I also like circuits from YouTube. So I don't know if you know, but like Chloe Ting, she's like my favorite YouTube channel
Mm.
on for workouts. And sometimes I do like her it's like a 10 or 15-minute booty circuit basically. So I like to do that. That's not really a position or like a actual workout move, but that's one of my favorite things to do on booty day.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think those. Yeah, I also like look up on YouTube under those circuits, and yeah, it's neat. Are they mainly body weight, Tiana?
So some of hers are without equipment and then
Mhm.
some are with equipment. And if you don't have any equipment, like you can find so many YouTube videos that will help
Yeah.
you. But if you do want equipment, or even if you want to do like a gym workout where you have like machines and stuff, you can literally find any of that on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like you're saying, like you can find definitely a lot of cool resources on YouTube. And I know some of our students that are listening or tuning in today are probably probably at home. They're probably not. They don't maybe they don't have access to to the fitness parks that we have on campus. What are some of your favorite YouTubers, some favorite like at-home workouts that you've done, Tianna, that you can recommend to our students?
So I think for a beginner, I think the Chloe Ting 2-week ab challenge is like amazing. And then she also just made an updated ab challenge, which is super hard. But then if you want a little something more intense, I usually go for the Alexis Ren ab workout, and it's like I think these are both like 10 to 15 minutes, so you can find 10 to 15 minutes in your day. And then for like glutes, I like, as much as I hate her videos, Blogilates is like a really intense booty workout, and that will have you so sore after the workout. So yeah, hers, I just can't do hers because they're so hard and I feel so weak when I do them. But she's an amazing, fitness mogul.
Nice. Okay, yeah, those are definitely some new options for the students to check out. I think other ones I've seen is I think one thing that I got really into while in the pandemic, and I actually ran a program for this for my residents last year, was Barry's Boot Camp. Have you heard of that, Tianna? Yeah. So yeah, they're like this big it's like this fitness just like gym. It's like a disco. Think about like a EDM, like a EDM.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And flashing lights and like loud music, and they would actually have it like in like all the big cities like New York, LA, Seattle. And then of course when the pandemic hit, they closed down, and they actually did like online videos where they had like their instructors, the fitness instructors, do like IG lives like every Monday and Wednesday at like 10 a.m. or something like that. And I would do those, and it's like 20 minutes. And I actually streamed one recently from Instagram. So like Barry's, I think it's like Barry's on BARRYS on Instagram or even on the website. Really great, at-home workouts, like no more than 20 minutes to it. But one thing I wanted to ask you too, Tianna, is there's a lot of students who are like, I just don't have time. Like I want to work out, but I just don't have the time. Like I have class. I have work. I'm so tired. I don't have the time to work out, but I want to, but I just don't have the time. How have you been, managing your time to not only, be a student who's not only doing her bachelor's but also her master's, and managing time on our associated students, as an RA and as like all your other extracurriculars. How do you find the time to get in a workout, and what advice would you give to students who are in that boat?
Yeah. So again, that's where I think that little time slot from the gym comes in handy. So what I did at the beginning of each quarter is not print out my schedule, but basically have like a physical copy of my schedule on my laptop. And basically I just carved out like an hour that I knew I would be free. So of course I have work, of course I have other responsibilities, but this hour was like the hour that no one could bug me. You can't ask me about work. You can't talk to me about anything else. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to come back and then I'll get back in my routine. So I think that if you find an hour, preferably in the morning, because I feel like you can just get it out of the way. That way you can go about your rest of the day like normal. Carve out that hour, or however long you want to be at the gym. It can be for 30 minutes, it could be for an hour, 2 hours, I don't know, whatever you want, but just carve that time out and basically put it in your calendar so that that's like your gym time. So on my little desk calendar I put like gym at 9 a.m. or gym at 10 a.m. every single day. And so that's basically how I find time to do that. So I basically just dedicate an hour each day, and I would recommend other students to do that as well, because when you just say like, oh, I'll just go sometime today, it's like when are you going to find the motivation to actually go? And then it's going to get too late and you're going to be like, oh, I can just do it tomorrow. So if you have that hour planned out every single day, that you're not going to do anything else. You're just going to go to the gym, you're going to get your fit in, and then come back out. So I would recommend students to do that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I can. I think what you said too is you're. I think putting it in your calendar. I think like scheduling stuff, even if it's like just like people say like, oh, I don't like schedules because when I schedule stuff, it never works out. And something I've learned too is like make the schedule that you want. If you're someone who's like who's a night owl, you know, and you don't, and you know that you're not a morning person, maybe don't put your, it's okay, don't put your workout in the morning. Or maybe if you're like you get really tired after 8 p.m, don't put your schedules, don't work out at nighttime. See if you can put it in the afternoon or something. But I think it's that step of saying, hey, I'm going to actively put it on my schedule, and then like actively make a calendar, make a list of things I'm going to do today, and put a time next to the things I'm going to do today. I think that that has kind of helped. I look at I just Google calendars. Hey, I have this thing going on. Okay, boom. I have gym from, all right, maybe today it's from 10 to 11. Okay, maybe tomorrow it's from 3 to 4. Okay, I have this time here. And I think it's actively doing that, encourages me to push a little more to actually go, and actually gets me to the gym more. So I think that's helpful.
Yeah, definitely agreed with that. Let's see, another question for you, Vincent. So prior to COVID, or even now, if your favorite is now, where was your favorite spot to work out on or off campus?
Remac. This is before COVID, but Remac 100%. I would so for all for the first years who are maybe watching this, who may actually don't know what Remac is, it stands. Wait, Tianna, what exactly does it stand for again? Do you remember?
I do not know.
Recreational intramural athletic center. Anyways, it's our gym. Tianna will look it up. It's our gym. It's huge, really nice weight sets in there.
It's recreational and intramural athletic complex.
What Tianna said, yes. But it's a beautiful gym. Not only is there a bunch of weight rooms, bunch of weights in there, but there's also cardio machines. There's 2 levels of cardio machines. There's racquetball gyms. There's like personal training areas. There's a huge bath. There's multiple indoor basketball courts, and even the basketball stadium. So I would actually go for runs just to run around campus, and I would run by it. This is like a month or 2 ago. This is still when it's closed. I would just like kind of just look outside the window and peer into it, and we're like, so sad that it's closed. But I think that is that is my favorite place before COVID. As of now, I think I'd say it's a Triton Fitness Park, which is the one next to Marshall. Either that one, or excuse me, the one in the Mirror basketball courts. Either that one or the Marshall courts, which is near the old goodies next to the Marshall uppers. I think that's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Triton Fit Park a lot too. Marshall, if it was closer, I think Marshall would be my but it's a little bit farther. It's literally like 2 minutes farther than Triton Fit Park. But I also like the Remac a lot. I do, however, wish that Remac had a sauna, because I don't know if you knew, main gym has a sauna. So a lot of people would go work out there and then they'd sit in the sauna.
Whoa, hold up. Where's the sauna in main gym, Tianna?
I've never been, but I know that my friends, like a lot of them that lived in Ravel, they used to go work out and then they'd go to the sauna at the end of their workout.
I did not know there's what the frick? That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Where is the sauna? I because usually it's attached to the restrooms, right? To the guys or the guys or the girls. But yeah, that's really cool. I gotta check that out. Yeah.
Well, it might not be open when you're here, but
Yeah. Well, of course, when things open back up. But yeah, definitely. But that's pretty cool.
So that I think Remac would be like revolutionary if it had a sauna. Like 24 Hour Fitness or LA Fitness, they all have saunas. So I think that would be my favorite if it came. But for now, Remac was my favorite, and now
Nice. Have you ever had a steamed room in the gym before?
Yeah,
Tiana?
so 24
Yeah.
Hour Fitness has like a sauna room and a steam room,
Mhm,
which
mm,
I don't know the difference. Like, I mean, I know the difference,
mhm.
but what is the difference of going to each of them after your workout? I don't, because don't they do the same thing essentially?
Yeah, I don't know, because yeah, steam room is like is like, I guess, wet. It's like a
Like water
wet.
heater.
It's like steam, and then the sauna is like a dry heat. I don't know. What I have done before is there was a swimming pool actually in Taiwan, that I would go to, and there was the steam room and the sauna right next door. And yeah, I think this we go in this. I think the steam room is to like to sweat it out,
Hmm.
to get stuff like the detox, I guess, and then the sauna is kind of like dry it off.
I thought the sauna was like to get it like the wetness out
Yeah, I don't know.
because
Yeah,
it makes you sweat,
it
so
does. Right, it
it
does.
does bring out, liquid for your
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, either way, I wish that room like had one of the other.
That'd be really cool. That would be revolutionary, to be
Hmm.
honest. Yes, yes. One other topic that I wanted to touch upon is, I know that Tiana actually recently did a presentation in one of our classes that we actually both took. It was Cat 125R, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, with
I
Bronstein?
took I took 125A
Okay.
um with Bigham.
Bigum, okay. Yeah, I took Bigum for Cat 2, or Cat 3.
Yeah, he's a great professor.
He's a funny guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good professor. Yeah. Yeah, how was that class for you, by the way?
It was really good. So the Cat 125A class that I took was basically us like digging deeper and doing like research into a topic that we were passionate about.
Mhm.
And at that time, I was a little gym rat. I was going to the gym every single day, really in like my fitness and gains and whatnot. So I was super into fitness.
Mhm.
And basically I did like some research on that and how it contributed to like us as students on campus. Um, so just digging into how it like affects mental health and whatnot, because as students, we all know we suffer a lot of, mental health problems like anxiety and depression and just overall stress as students. And so I wanted to see if like fitness truly affected that and improved like student experience and mental health on campus. And so what I found was that there's a lot of like chemicals involved with working out that contribute to like our overall happiness as a person. So I don't want to make this like sound like a presentation or too academic, so I'll basically just go over a few of my findings. So the brain like releases its happy drugs, which are dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. And so all of these chemicals, when you like work out or you do some like extreme physical activity or even minor physical activity, they release and they like contribute to like happiness, high energy, high self-esteem, and etc. All of those types of things. So I kind of saw how it affected like energy and stress and depression some. So for energy, physical activity was able to increase like energy through releasing endorphins and aiding sleep quality, which sleep makes you a happier person, because when you only get 2 hours, you're not a happy person. And then it also like trains the heart to work more efficiently. So by doing that, you're not only getting your gains in, but you're also giving yourself more energy for the day, which is how I told you when I work out in the morning, how I'm able to have more energy through the day, and how you're able to sit in more Zoom meetings for longer without, being upset. And then as far as stress goes, physical activity and like working out decreases stress through also endorphins, releasing them, and oxytocin, and then decreasing levels of tension and aiding sleep quality as well, similar to the energy correlation. So, get your gains in. And I feel like also working out, it relieves stress because it gives you like another gateway to release that tension. So like when I'm really upset or when I feel like, I just need a break from school, I go and work out, and it's like a way for me to de-stress essentially. And maybe you feel that too. Do you feel like, you go when you're like maybe not so happy, Vincent?
Yeah. I think that it's I was actually this past last year, I was when the pandemic hit, most of my residents actually went back home. So I had this whole big building pretty much with 4 people, like a whole residence, like 54 residents, and it was only now 4 residents in it. And yeah, it's kind of tough. It was definitely tough on like my mental health. Just like not really seeing anyone, and going through some own personal relationship stuff during that time as well. And yeah, it was tough. And I think one of the things that I did that kind of pushed me to that help. It was a good way of relieving stress is, going to Remac when it was still open, and just going for when it was closed, just going for a run. And I think that there's I do think that it is a way for me to relieve stress. Or yeah, maybe when I'm feeling down, when I'm not feeling as happy as, is to go on a run. Or now that I can, and the gyms are open, just go in and lift, go in and get a workout in. But yeah, for those who don't have access to the gym, I think there's running. We're just going out around the neighborhood and going for a run, or for in my cases around the campus. And even if that meant like just going out like 10 p.m. at night, maybe that's not the best time right now to do that. But I think that was a good way to clear my mind. And I think after those, get some music in your ears, just go out for a run. I think that is it's definitely a way to clear your mind and kind of relax. Or not necessarily relax, but just like Tianna says, it makes you feel better, and that's like the scientific way is like it reduces endorphins, some dopamine, and what that means is it makes you feel happier, makes you feel good, and that's good. So yeah, I think I do that.
Yeah, I feel like essentially it's a really like good coping mechanism just for anything, which is why it makes it a good like, what is the word, a good process for like coping with depression as well, because you're able to take your mind off worries essentially, and then also just increase your confidence through working out and stuff. So that's also like what my research found was like, that's how it can help aid depression through those things. So essentially, like, fitness gives you a range of factors that contributes to like your overall personality and your just like life as a student here, because we all know UCSD is a very hard school. Back-to-back midterms, work, personal dealings and stuff. It can make your time here sometimes miserable, and it can make it hard essentially. So being able to have that distraction, basically, it'll help, and hopefully it'll lead to your little road of happiness and stuff.
For sure, 100%. Hey, as we want to leave you all with a couple more resources as we wrap this up. A couple more things. Hey, if you're interested, if you're on campus, make sure to check out the gyms. UCSD, check out ucsdrec.edu. Check out the Trident Fitness Park, the Marshall Fitness Park, the Canyon View. It's free. And find us your RAs. RA 6 College Res Life. Tianna, do you want to plug your Instagrams, plug what you're doing?
Yeah, so my Instagrams for my communities are UCSD ABDLLC, which is African Black Diaspora Living Learning Community, and then the MCLLC, which is Multicultural Living Learning Community. And yeah, if you ever want some workouts, just DM me on those and I will get back to you. Oh, and also in addition to the Triton Fitness Parks, or all the fitness parks basically, UCSD Rec also has like not private, but more personal and smaller classes for working out. So they have cycling, aerial skills, boxing. They have boot camp as well. So all of these are easier ways to also just get into a more active style.
I heard they have surfing lessons too, and they include the wetsuit and the surfboard for free.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be taking a surfing class next month, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think I wait, has the sign up not started yet?
I think it
It opens like April or something like that.
Yeah, at the end of April.
I think I put the reminder to make sure I signed up for that.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this so that we can get
Shh, it's a secret. Well, edit that part out. Just kidding. But hey, follow us. Yeah, Tianna plugged that over here. Hey, if you have any questions, my IG is at leafygarden_6. Feel free to DM me, reach out any questions, or find me on there. But yeah, anything else we want to close with, Tianna, before I close this out? Anything you want else to talk about?
I think that's all. Hopefully you found the motivation in this little TED talk that we had to get yourself up and get active and get healthy, really. This is the time. Summer bodies are meant to be built pre-summer. So usually I say summer bodies are built in the winter, but we're kind of out of winter. So summer bodies are built in the spring.
yeah, get that summer body. Not only that, but better mind, better body, better mind, and better summer body. That being said, thank you all for listening today, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.